Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this a little bit of a bonus video because I think that this is actually going up on Friday and I'm sitting down on Friday to film this because I got this one late last night. It is the Colourpop and the Muppets collection, and at first, oh my god, this is not pointed towards me. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to get it together. At first I was not thinking I was gonna film with this, but it is so cute in real life. I just need to show you how cute this is. And the color story is so beautiful. So I'm actually going to do some swatches. I'm going to talk about this entire collection. I'm going to do two different looks. One of them I'm actually going to be wearing because I've been invited to a party tonight. I know, who am I? So I'm in such a good mood and we're gonna play with makeup. And if you haven't been here before, if this is your first video here, this was a good first video to click on because I am in a great mood. I'm gonna play with makeup, I'm gonna show you some swatches, and we're just gonna have fun with a lot of color because that is what my channel is about. Having fun with color, that's what we do here. And I am in the middle of uploading each and every single day. So if you like content, this is the place to be. That was such a long-winded intro that nobody asked for, but can you tell that I am hyped? Can you tell that I'm in a good mood? Ooh. I need to hit the gym. Who has time for the gym when you have this in your life? So I've already taken some pictures of this because honestly, let me move my yogurt cup from this morning. Honestly, I was so thrilled when I saw how this looked. I've never seen, like, someone said it's like a Christmas Carol by the Muppets. Is that the Christmas special? Listen, I'm gonna need to hear what is the Christmas thing about the Muppets. Is it something that's on TV and everybody in the US watches it? Is that a thing? Because I've never seen it. I'm from Sweden, if you didn't know. Oh, but my battery's already dying, so rude. I'm from Sweden. We actually have a Donald Duck special on Christmas. I've never seen the Muppets Christmas thing, so let me know if I'm missing out. Look at this beauty. I'm so excited. So this collection got sent to me as PR, and I do have a code with Colourpop, and the code is Angelica if you want to save some money off. This video is not sponsored. I'm just very excited to be digging into these products. I will leave all the info about like where you find it and my discount code and everything else that I have on my face down in the description box in case you are interested. But yeah, we are gonna dig in. And first when I saw this, I was like, oh, I need to play with these two greens. But then I saw something else. I'll show you swatches in a bit, and that is this Glitterly Obsessed. Should we start here? Let's start with the Glitterly Obsessed, and this is in Who Moi. This is just such a fun and pretty color, and when I saw this one, I was like, oh, so I need to do two looks. So I'm gonna do one look. I'm gonna start with that one. That is like Miss Piggy inspired because there's a Miss Piggy lippy here as well, and there is a Miss Piggy Super Shock, and there are a couple of shades in this palette that are a little bit more pinky, so we'll try and see if we can do something that's a little bit more pink. I usually do not wear a lot of like pink lippies, but we'll try and make it work. But yeah, I'm super excited. I love the Glitterly Obsessed. These are officially not safe for around the eye area. I do myself use them around the eye area, but I will say make sure that you are not over applying and that you know what you're doing. And if you are in any way, shape or form unsure, I would say just stick it on your cheekbones. That's actually really pretty as well. But yeah, just know that officially these are not safe to be around the eye area. Now let's talk about the palette. The palette is super cute. It actually comes in this really cute box as well. So you can see that it's open here. So that when you have the palette here, you can see like in between the drapes, you will see like the figures of the palette. I thought that that packaging was really cute. This is a 16-pan palette, and the prices of these items is usually what Colourpop does when it comes to collections. It is that they will add $1 or $2 on each price, basically just paying for the franchising, I'm guessing. So this palette is $26, and normally these 16-pan palettes are $24. So it's $2 extra because it's Muppets. What I really like what they did with this palette is that they did a column of like different colors so that they go together. So if you think that this is just a little bit too bright and too colorful and you don't know where to begin, they will give you some directions of where you can go. So I will be making one pink look, and then I will be making one with these colors here in the middle because I do love a good green blue eye look. It's just something that I really do enjoy, and I really like the Colourpop quality, and I was actually talking to a friend today about this. I've had really good luck with Colourpop lately, and I will actually film so that you can see that next week a top and favorites, or like favorites and non-favorites, or favorites or fails. I don't know what I'm exactly gonna name it, but from Colourpop, and I will post that during the Black Friday sale weekend. So because I know that Colourpop is going to have a Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, so if you're interested in that, just know that there's a video coming about that if you want to know what things to pick up and maybe what things to avoid if you have a similar taste than me when it comes to things like this. They're also having a couple of these glowing lips in this collection. There are 4 different colors here, and I really do like this formula. I think that this is a really, really good formula from Colourpop. It comes in 4 different colors. It is a red, a more like peach, and a light pink, and then there is a light beige. And I will say this light beige is just so beautiful. I wish that this was an orange, like the peach one. I mean, I'm always wishing for an orange. One day, we will get a warm toned yellow based orange in this formula. One day. We still haven't. They were close a couple of times, but we still haven't been able to get my favorite color. But I really do like this formula, and if this is something that you're eyeing as well, I will say this formula gets a thumbs up from me, and you will see me mention that formula in my favorites from Colourpop, because I actually do think that that formula is really nice. There's also 4 Super Shocks in this collection, and I will say the Super Shocks come in this amazing packaging that has like the figure on the top. So the green one, which is the Kermit one, comes in that little Kermit box. That is so giftable. This entire collection is just so giftable. So the pink one comes with a little Miss Piggy on the front, and then there is the Super Shock on the inside. So this one has a pink, a red, but it's actually not necessarily maybe a red, more like a corally red, and then there is a green, of course, for Kermit, and then there is this more brownie one, which is Waka Waka. Don't know what this character is. Is this where I'm showing that I don't know anything about the Muppets? It's a brown bear, I'm guessing? I don't know anything about the Muppets? Is this showing? Cute, cute. And I think that was everything. That was everything in the collection. I like that the collection is small. I like that all of the packaging has the theming. I like that the colors somehow make sense with the whole like characters. I'm guessing, I don't know if he's this color, but I'm guessing. Also, I don't know who this is. Oh wait, they're on the front. Okay, so this color, definitely he's red and he's definitely brown. Okay, so it does make sense. Thank you for saving me. I have no idea. And I also will say, something that I really like when Colourpop is making collections with like more childish things, or this is more nostalgia and like cartoons and stuff, is that the color story is usually a little bit more colorful, and I love colorful makeup, so that makes me very happy. Okay, let me zoom in and we can start. And like I said, if you're interested in the things that I have on my face, it's gonna be down below. I'm gonna be starting with the pink glowing lip because I only have lip liner on right now, but I am excited. How many times have I said that? Do not take a shot every time I say that. You will be blackout drunk. So I'm thinking, this is me thinking out loud. I'm thinking we'll do a little bit of an halo eye, and we'll use these 2, right? And then we'll do the Super Shock and the glitter in the middle. That's gonna be good, right? I'm thinking that's gonna be good. And again, if you are not the kind of person that wanna do glitters on your eyes, just skip the glitter and just do the Super Shock if you end up buying this collection. I will say a couple of the shades in this palette, you probably saw them in the swatches and I didn't touch on that in the beginning, look like pressed glitters or like shadows that have like glitter encapsulated in them, but none of these have a eye safety warning except this one, and that's probably because it's like vegan dyes used in it and it could stain your eye. That's why it's put a warning like that. If you're very, very sensitive, I would patch test this one first before using it on your eyes, but it's mainly going to be one of those shadows that might stain your lid. For me, some shadows like that stain my lid and some don't, but I am intrigued by these shadows that look a little bit like pressed glitters. Actually, let me just swatch them now on my fingers, because maybe they have, yeah, these seem like they're just very sparkly, with just like glitter encapsulated in the formula. Because since these do not have any eye safety warning, and Colourpop is actually very good at putting eye safety warnings when needed on palettes, I would guess that they have probably cracked the code on how to do glitters that are like safe for around the eyes. That one is so pretty. Can you tell that that is like one of those duochromes with like peach in it? That's very beautiful. It's like a lime green gold to a peach. Very, very pretty. Okay, let me wash my hands and then we'll start with the pinks. And we'll start with the pinks. I of course mean the pink lips. So pink. That is so pink. It's very Miss Piggy. It's also very not Miss Angie. But here we are. If you like pink lipstick, it's a nice, somewhat sheer, glowy formula, but this is... This is pink. So this is the shadow Hot Holiday. And we're gonna put that in the outer part of the crease here. And in the inner part too. I don't think I'm gonna put it here in the middle. I like slanting my halo eyes so that they're slanted a little bit upwards. I feel like that lifts my eye. And I also personally don't like putting, most of the time, the mattes, especially the dark, in the middle of the eye. This is just my technique though. I think that when it comes to stuff like this, you should do the technique that you think would fit you the best. But yeah, I put this here in a little bit of a slant outwards, and then I will do the same on the inside, because you can see I have this fold here. So I just try to follow the direction of the fold and just make sure to blend it on top of the fold as well. Otherwise the fold will eat the colors. We don't need that. So I'm gonna keep it like this. I think I might use a little bit more later to blend out, but for now I am keeping it like this. Maybe I'll use it under my eyes too. I'm using this slightly bigger brush. It is a little bit slanted, as you can see, but I just want to put a little pink as a foundation down here before I use the darker color to just give some, I guess, more dimension, depth. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one now, that's down here in the corner. So we did this one, and now we're doing this one, and then we're gonna go into that Super Shock. So this is Celebrate in Style, and we are just gonna... Ooh, that is very pigmented. That makes me very happy. If you know me, you know that I love a dark, saturated matte eyeshadow. And this makes me very happy. It makes me all tingly inside. So I'm using this, again, same kind of a outwards diagonal thing. And I'm gonna do the same on the inside, but you can see I'm not filling out the exact same area because, like, I want the pink to peek through. But wow, this is turning out so pretty. I'm gonna use a little bit of that under my eyes as well. And I don't like leaving a gap under my eyes for the halo. I usually just do that on top. But yeah, it's gonna look a little bit like this once it's done. I think it looks really cool. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, you could leave the look like this, put some mascara on and be done. It's a really pretty look. But we are gonna do the Super Shocks. I prefer using the Super Shock. This one is in Holiday Hostess. Yes, I prefer doing my Super Shocks with my nails, with my fingers, and my nails are usually somewhat in the way. But since, ooh, that is pretty. There's a little bit of an almost violet shift in there, and there's some spark. That is pretty. Okay, that really is more than meets the eye, but you've already seen that. But I prefer Super Shocks with my fingers because I feel like that is the best way to get the kind of payoff that I want. And I want this to be... Oh, that is so cute. I want this to be not super opaque, not fully opaque, but also not like nothing. I want it to be the perfect in-between, and I feel like the fingers do that. If you dab it on, that is so pretty. We'll add the glitters at the very end. I'll actually finish this look up. I'll even do the lashes and everything, and I'll come back and we'll add the glitters at the very, very end. So this is where we are right now, and I have to say I'm very happy with how all of this is looking. So I'm just picking some of this up on my brush like that, and I am gonna place that where this halo is, and a little bit up here as well. And I think that this adds to the look a little bit, right? So there's the difference with or without glitter. I think it's really cute. So yeah, let me finish this one up and we can have a final look from afar. Am I Miss Piggy yet? I feel like every time I do makeup, I do something that's very dramatic because that is the kind of makeup that I like. But I feel like I was able to tone this down a little bit into something that's like glamorous and a little bit colorful, but maybe not too out there. And hopefully I gave you some ideas of how you can incorporate just a little bit of color and maybe a new silhouette into your eye makeup without going too overboard, because I want to be here to inspire and to help. And sometimes I may not be the best at that when I'm doing like super out there looks, because I realize that's not what most people wear to the office, even though that's what I'm wearing to the office.
But I mean, this is my office.
Anyway, so far I'm really enjoying it. The pink lip is not my journey, it's just not, but I really am enjoying the eye palette and I enjoyed all the product for what they are. It's just that this color isn't perfect for me. But let me change into the light beige lippy and let's do look number 2. That's gonna be more of a blue-green moment. I'm starting to think that it was a mistake to do the glitter look first, because I do be finding some glitters all over my face, but that is fine, that is okay, it will disappear when I take a shower. I just really wanted to wear the green tonight. I'm gonna be wearing this one. But let's start with this one, and I'm gonna put that all over and then we'll take it from there. This might be an all matte look. Don't come for me. This one is called Being Green, which is what I am expecting of myself in about 10 minutes. I think I'm gonna put this in the entire crease. I'm blending a little bit, but I might use some of that lighter green to blend as well, just to make it really like fluorescent. So I will blend, but I won't be too worried if it's not perfect. And I think I'm gonna use it under my eyes as well. But look at that. So I think I'll do the dark blue before I do the light green. There's a little kick up in the pan, nothing horrible. This looks cute on the eyes. So this one is called Winter Wear. I don't get any of the references. I feel like this is me. And what was that one that I didn't get any of the references? Was that like the High School Musical one? I don't remember. There was one that I was like, I don't know what any of this means. Ooh, there is Fall Out Heaven. Ah.
No! Would you do this to me?
No! I'm gonna have to redo my under eyes. Oh my god, I hate that. Okay, so this one has fallout. And yeah, it immediately stained my under eyes. I rarely have fallout that I cannot get rid of. Like, it's so rare that that happens to me. And that's why I like doing my face before, because I have a hard time getting into an eye look if I do not have the face on already. That's why I like doing that first. And it is actually really rare to get like fallout that you can't get rid of, but that's a bruise. So yeah, I'm just putting a little bit of the blue on. So sad that that happened, but I will try and be more careful on the other side. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to redo that because that looks like I've been in a bar brawl. Okay, so I think I fixed it. I have recovered from the bar brawl. So I'm gonna be using this one now. You can see it's like a very light, like limey, almost like neon-y lime, and it has some shimmer in it. So I'm gonna use this poofy brush. Yes, that is the official term. Look it up. And I'm just gonna run this on the edge. Because like, listen, I am already covered in glitter. What does a couple of more sparkles do? Just to make sure that this edge is as like, you can see that this is just giving a little bit more, as like acid as possible. Listen, we're not trying to do subtle. We're not trying to do neutral. We're not going with the, oh no, I woke up like this. Like, nobody's believing that. So I might as well just go for it. And I'm just putting a little bit of that on the edge to really make it pop. And then we are gonna put that on the lid as well and in the inner corner. Yeah, I'm not doing... I love that I'm trying an all matte look. Why I am I was gonna say low-key, but like high-key, covered in glitter from the last look. I learned nothing from these 7 years in the beauty community. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so I'm picking up a lot of that color, the light one, and we are gonna do that on the lid. Oh my god, I love a color like this. A matte that is very bright and very light, or like it's so light and so opaque that the lightness and the opaqueness makes it bright. Because look at that. And we're doing it like this, and then I'm gonna, hopefully without getting more blue on my under eyes, I'm just gonna blend these out a bit. So that this, I'm not trying again to do perfection, I'm just trying to make this look, I was gonna say believable, but who's gonna believe this, but like a little bit blended. So yeah, this is what the look is gonna be. I am gonna finish this up, I'll put something in the waterline as well, but I am blown away by this look. I'm blown away by the quality. The blue had a little bit of fallout. Don't do what I did. Either, because on the other eye, I powdered a little bit underneath and then I was able to brush off the excess. So either powder your eyes a little bit extra, just put something there, almost like a bake, just so that you can brush it off, or do your under eyes like your face after. But the quality of these, beautiful. Look at that. Look at this. So pretty. So cool. So happy I'm gonna be wearing this to the post office in an hour, but also to a party tonight. To say that I am obsessed is the understatement of a lifetime. I cannot get over how good this is, how good this look is, and how amazing it all blended together. I'm just wearing 3 mattes on my eyes, guys. This is just incredible. I am so, because like I saw the palette and the palette looked cute and I was like, I might try it if it gets here. I opened the palette and I was like, there is no way that I am not doing a video on this one. And now that I have it on my eyes and it is everything that I envisioned times 200, oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to be filming like a best and worst of Colourpop that's coming in about a week. I'm gonna be filming that after this video. So I'm so excited that I'm going to a party where I don't know people wearing this today. I feel fierce. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to check the description box for more info, and I will see you tomorrow for a new video. Bye!